Okay, how about this? If you had to think of like 5 dream guests for the podcast, who would they be?
5 dream guests
Present, living, around the world.
around the world. Uh, One is I want first Nani
Nani. I will go with Musk, obviously.
Musk.
Yeah, because I want to know what the is going on with him. And why did he buy Twitter? First of all, I don't understand Twitter. So I don't understand Twitter. No, I want to see Musk because I want to actually ask him what is the reason behind him buying Twitter. Like, does he see an end game in mind? But I also want to ask him like the details of like settling in Mars. I generally think he's a nice, like he comes from extreme privilege, but he never talks about that, right? Like the whole image about Elon Musk is like he's a self-made man. Self-made. His father owned one like mine, like diamond mine in apartheid Africa, South Africa. He comes from a posh family. But anyway, Elon Musk is one person I want to interview. Then
Then ask him one question that if you really go, like, is working on to go to Mars and start a living or make a living. But really, if you go there, you'll come back.
I think,
How much
man,
time will it
I
take?
don't think it'll be a one-way journey.
What if something happens while going there? You'll run out of oxygen, water, shit. Something will be going wrong, no? While coming back, fuel is over. Dhakka got
No, I see. These are, I think, because we studied BCom, we have these doubts. But I think they'll be taken care of. I don't think fuel will be an issue, right?
But to go and start a living in Mars, which is like out of. And last 2 weeks, early in the morning, no? Last 2 weeks, I've been reading about or trying to get some more knowledge about life beyond Earth.
Okay,
We should explore that.
correct.
Okay, next.
You know what I've been thinking about recently? So my friend has been interested in astrology, right? And I realized that as a field, astrology survives or astrology thrives in a growing economy, right? Because you'll tell people, hey, you'll earn money today, and the guy will probably earn money today, and he'll come back because he's like, hey, what guy that guy said is true. But if it's a economy, like, I wonder if there are astrologers in like Africa, like in like the poor parts of Africa, right? Because what do you even like? You can't predict sad for your client. You can't be like, you will not get food.
No, for them
the
also
child will die of hunger. You can't predict that.
I think for them, maybe astrology is about giving hope. Give them hope, you will get tomorrow eyes.
Correct.
Maybe we look, US people can like, I get lost. I don't care. I'm getting my money. Like they are sorted. Their system is so much sorted.
Correct.
That how much you predict, I think for them, they're not thriving as much as we and all are.
Correct. But like all these European countries got together and f***ed Africa over. They like, do you know like that all continents were actually called, they were one continent? They were like in Africa. It was called Pangea. Yeah, but Africa is so f***ed, all the continents f***ed off. They drifted away. They're like, this I'm going away. But Africa was like the home of like human beings.
No, I heard a small, what is this? I don't know whether it's a true, what do you call that? That the continent Africa is slowly, it's starting to, break and...
No, it was one and it broke out.
No, it was one.
It was one, Pangea. Yeah. So if you see like India and all of these continents, they fit exactly like a jigsaw puzzle if you bring them all together. So, but are you like big into astrology? Have you ever tried astrology?
My mom tried a lot. She keeps trying even now. I am
Did you give your like that Jatakam and all
yeah,
that?
it's always there with her because they're looking for matches and all. No? They'll look on that only.
Correct.
And then today they'll figure out, okay, this person.
Yeah. No, so my friend is now into astrology and he uses one of these apps, like something AstroTalk or something. And I have always been a rationalist, whatever. Like I think of myself as an atheist or whatever. I was always like, I'll not, try it. And he said like, why are you being so hell-bent? Why are you being so rigid if you are truly, you're so sure of your views, then it should not matter to you. And he got me with that line. So I said, okay. And I given my horoscope and I given my time, you have to give an all. And it comes out, the chart. So it's kind of interesting, man, like how they word those charts and like the description is very interesting because some of it will be very generic. Like it'll be things like you are somebody who always looks at a positive outlook at life.
Vaguely.
I mean, of course, everybody looks at a positive. It's like saying you are somebody who wants extra chutney with your idlis or something. Everybody would want extra chutney. But there'll be some lines that will really shake you. Like the one I got was among other generic stuff. was that people who have this house in something, basically who were born in my time, they will pursue things like art criticism, entertainment, and literature.
Oh.
Which is literally the three fields
Things
that
which
I
you are
do
in
the
now.
most, which is stand-up comedy, film reviews, and writing.
Writing.
So that kind of shook me. But the other things were all like, hey, you like to spread happiness and joy, and I'm like, fuck that.
So
that I don't-
maybe who all are born in your that nakshatram based on that date, so all are pursuing that. No,
I don't know, right? So I don't know what is happening. I don't know, but it was quite interesting.
Should get some astrologer here and
Yeah, we should actually, because now
Actually.
like earlier I used to be very like condescending towards it, but I'm like, how do you even know, right? I mean, maybe there is something.
Yeah.
I believe that if it did not provide value to people in some way, right? Whether it's scientific, unscientific, whatever, it won't last these many thousands of years.
true.
Right? That's how I changed my opinion on yoga also, because I used to be like, dude, who the you to kind of decide that it's because 5,000 years, or how many thousands of years if something has survived? Because dude, films don't survive 2 years, right? Products don't survive 3 years. But if like a whole thing that has literature associated with it and has a practicing form
Yeah.
can survive thousands of, there must be something value.
What are the other guests?
Yeah, I'll tell you my guess. Sorry, I would like to have Elon Musk.
Yes.
I would like to have Suresh
Oh,
Babu
Suresh Babu, yes,
as
yes.
a guest because I feel like he is actually a smart man, right? Like I'll tell you one funny story with Suresh Babu. I went in and he had called a few of us comics because he wanted to know what the stand-up field is like in Hyderabad, and I went like a condescending, and I am trying to explain to him live stand-up, right? And I'm like, no, actually, it's all, you practice them for a lot. Some I'm saying. And he looks me right in the eye and he's like, yeah, I watched Eddie Murphy live doing Raw in 1975. And that Eddie Murphy is among my top 5 stand-up comedians. Raw is my favorite stand-up special of all time. In fact, if you ask me to go back in history and watch one show, that would be Raw. So he's like, yeah, shut the don't be condescending. So then I was like, oh, okay. But then I think that he actually has insights that I would like to listen to.
He is a very smart guy also. There's a big story of how his father lost so much and then everything that they bet their whole money on Prem Nagar.
I know that, yeah. And then they revived all
they
their...
revived everything and
Correct.
that is why he never take. He's known for not taking risks.
Who?
Suresh Babu.
Suresh Babu.
Like, is criticized
And that
all
is...
sometimes.
Oh, it's criticized? Okay.